He said to pull it around. There we go.
Hey, welcome to Menomonie High School here in Menomonie, Wisconsin for tonight's BRC matchup between your River Falls Wildcats and the Menomonie Mustangs. A little pregame action. We have a special guest with us, Bailey Reardon. Most of you will remember she was the blonde bomber back for the Wildcats. You graduated in, was it 2018? 19.
Come on, Greg, your daughters.
I know, I should know that. There's too many graduations and too many kids, and I can't keep it all straight. So Bailey Reardon is playing for the Eau Claire Blugolds, but you're currently on injured reserve. You can't see it at home, but she's wearing a boot. And what happened?
I have a stress fracture, and so I was told that I'm out for 6 weeks. It's been 3 so far. So hopefully I can get back out there as soon as possible. It's kind of hard cheering for your teammates on the sideline, not being able to get out there and play.
So how did that? What was the process? Because I know you were in Iowa playing and doing really well.
Yeah.
And then how did you get up to Eau Claire? How'd that come about?
I really just wanted to be closer to home. I think that was the biggest thing.
And Eau Claire is a good program, and your coach. You were talking with Jenna before the game. What did you guys talk about?
Just how she's mellowed down over the years. I've just heard that she was kind of, I don't know.
Was that Jenna's head coach or assistant coach?
Her assistant coach.
Assistant, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it.
We're really good though. I believe we're 10-2, so hopefully we can keep it rolling and
Good deal. Yeah. Well, is there any other girls on Eau Claire's team that used to play in the BRC with you in high school?
Yeah. So I actually play with Tyra Betcher from Menomonie, and Kylie Mogan just transferred from Michigan Tech, so she's playing with us as well.
She's Menomonie's all-time leading scorer.
Yeah.
And Betcher's not far behind her. Actually, they have the list right here.
Yeah, so we're playing with them, playing with another girl on our all-star team that just transferred. So we're going to be really good.
Yeah, you guys have a solid team. So do you have 3 years of eligibility left or 2? 3, if you want 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see
What are you majoring in?
Elementary ed.
Okay.
Woo-hoo!
Are you gonna be a teacher, or are you gonna be the principal?
A teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
What grade would you like to teach?
Upper elementary, so 4th, 5th, and possibly 6th at the highest.
Did you get to see any of your friends over the Christmas break or not?
I did see a few. Yes.
Was one of them Maddie Peters?
I didn't get to see Maddie.
Okay. Well, she's gone now. She went back to school.
Dang. Well, I'm sure she's not sad about that warm weather.
Well, I think she enjoys that. But yeah, well, we have about. We got plenty of time. So talk about your.
Lucky you.
Lucky you, Bailey.
Yeah, we'll let you go here pretty soon. But I'm going to ask you like 2 more questions. All right?
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
2 more questions.
Mm-hmm.
So the first question is, what is your favorite thing about playing college basketball for the Eau Claire Blugolds?
My favorite thing, oh gosh, I think the teammates. I feel like we're just really close, and it's like a family atmosphere. I feel like everyone says that, but we are just really close, and I feel like everyone knows their strengths and weaknesses, and we just play together really well. And our coach always says, like, we need to make the extra pass. I feel like we just make that extra pass to get the person.
It keeps the offense flowing for sure.
Yes.
Second question.
A lot of people say we're really fun to watch, so I feel like that's the reason why.
I have to circle the Blugolds and the Falcons on the calendar. Have you guys already played over there?
No, we haven't. I believe it's the beginning of February, so hopefully I'll be back.
Yeah, I said that'd be really close. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely do that. We'll have to bring a big batch of get some youth girls basketball players out there, and maybe see what I don't know what the game date is, but if that works out for the high school team, maybe we can talk those girls into coming too. So,
Yes.
my second question, and this is the big one.
Okay.
So, when you were growing up, you're in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and your dad's talking to you after a game. What was the best advice that Mike Reardon gave you
Oh gosh.
after a game
He's
that you actually listened to?
He's a man of very few words. I feel like he didn't say much at all. I don't know. I think he just said to have fun. It's the biggest thing, and I feel like that's why it's so much fun to play at Eau Claire as well versus being in Iowa. I'm just closer to home. Family's able to be there to watch me, and I'm just having fun.
Yeah. Do you still got that patented move where you go in and
Left hand layup.
Do you remember that? Do you remember when you were in 5th grade? That was your first year playing basketball.
Yep.
And we were shooting free throws. We're working on trying to shoot them.
Yeah.
And you would shoot one with your right hand and then one with your left hand. And I'm like, what hand are you? What hand do you write with?
Yeah,
What?
I always get asked that question, but I'm right-handed, so.
I know, but did you remember what we did in 5th and 6th grade? So then we used that left hand, and we'll start here and go left and lay it up with the left hand. And you were still doing that move in high school. Do you
Yep.
still do it in college?
Yes, I do.
That's a solid move.
My go-to hand. I got to use my right hand a little more sometimes.
That's solid.
But
You got your outside shot rolling?
yeah, kind of, sort of.
All right.
Make a 3 here and there, but
Good deal.
mostly layups.
Well, I'm excited to come watch you guys play. I'm glad you're back, closer to home, and
Me too.
and we'll definitely check some for people watching in River Falls. Go check out Bailey Reardon, River Falls Wildcat grad, and she'll be rocking for once you get that boot off. So
Yeah.
thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having
We're
me.
going to talk about the game tonight. Cheer on the Wildcats, and
Yes.
we'll
Go
see.
Wildcats.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thanks, Bailey. Good job.
Well, we have about 7 minutes to go before game time. Thanks again to Bailey Reardon, 2019 River Falls Wildcat girls basketball grad, and she's playing over at Eau Claire for the Blugolds. Her dad, Mike Reardon's here at the game, too. Melissa Wilson's checking out the popcorn.
Ooh, we got to get a grade from Miss Wilson. Mama Wilson, what do you give the grade here?
What do you give the popcorn grade here in Menomonie?
She's thinking about it.
B.
Oh. For someone who does not
B.
B.
Solid B.
For someone who grades pretty tough, a B is not a bad grade.
B is a really good grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it fresh out of the hopper either.
Yeah.
You know, that does make a difference.
Sure.
I like
for
the
sure.
The bags are sponsored by Jackie Hunt, State Farm agent, right here in Menomonie.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea. Yeah.
Yep, I know Jackie from way back.
Do you?
Oh yeah, she's solid. She's a nice lady. Yeah.
Greg, you got room over there? Do we need to slide you down?
Yeah. You good?
I'm okay.
You
Yeah.
good?
Okay.
Gotta see the
I just don't want you to
court
get taken out while kids are running up and down.
running up and down.
Well,
We
that
can't
was-
have an injury on the bench warmers.
No,
That was
no.
kind of cool before. When you come to the entrance table, they have not only the rosters, which they didn't really seem to want to hand those out.
You had to pay
$1.
to get the
program and the
That was-
roster
yeah.
is
And then you had that
$1.
extra book that came with it.
You should have showed them your press pass. Then they give it to you
I
free.
no,
had
she-
my press pass, and I did not pull it out.
Actually,
that was
you know
not
what?
wise.
She did not charge me for these because I asked her for one, and then I'm like, "Well, can I have two?" And I didn't like. Usually, there's a stack that's
Greedy.
a foot tall, and she was like, "What do you need a second one for?" And I explained that I like to have both here, and then
We just gave them the
she handed
dollar.
one
I
over.
mean,
I didn't know they were. If she would have,
She didn't say anything.
If
I
she
wish
would
she
have told
would've.
me they were charging, I would have paid her.
yeah.
Or either that, or I would
It's all
have.
right. Just be cheap. It's fine.
I would have ran
Donation.
over. I would have ran over to Quick Trip and made a copy, and came back.
Could have taken a picture with
You
your
make
phone.
a copy
I
for
coulda-
20 cents.
I
Save
coulda
yourself a
done
good
that, too.
75 cents.
Do they still have copy
80?
machines at Quick Trips?
Well, they used to have them at Holiday, but they literally
don't
just
think
took
they
it out.
do.
Did they?
Yeah, they had it because you could fax, or depending on who was there, you could fax for 10 cents a page or $1 a page. It just depended on who was behind the counter.
For those younger viewers, can you explain what a fax machine
no,
is?
not-
Because I'm not sure everybody
You
knows.
have
The
one
ditto machine.
totally. Oh, we're
no, but
aging
actually,
ourselves.
in the business that I'm in, sometimes they companies require
Yeah.
you can't email, you can either mail or fax. Like that's how you have to do it.
At the university, we had a fax machine in our office and got rid of it probably 2 years ago. The only person that ever used it, I think, was Bob Ritzer, and he had to fax stuff for
Yep.
men's hockey, and I think it was things for like the Canadian hockey players and the ones that weren't from the United States. I think those
Yeah.
countries required a fax. It's the only person that used it.
Well,
great
Melissa,
knowledge. Great information we're learning here tonight.
you know what?
Always teaching here on this broadcast. Always teaching.
The second largest country in the world, which is Canada, is known for hockey and fax machines.
Bringing it back. Bringing it
So
back.
that may or may not be a trivia question after.
They are the country of hockey.
We actually are not going to have time for an official trivia question, though we may spurt some out during the game.
Okay.
But we're going to have a halftime interview that we did with Carly Murphy. So lo and behold, we didn't know Bailey Reardon was going to be here, so that was a little impromptu pregame interview. We appreciate Bailey's time.
Just in case you didn't know, it's alumni night for River Falls basketball tonight. We're going to coin it that since we've got 2 alumni on the docket,
Absolutely.
We have 2.
And Carly Murphy is
One's here and the other's not.
technically a junior. Technically a junior at Colorado State. So we talked a little bit about that, but actually Carly watched the Eau Claire North game, and I saw her, in town over the Christmas holidays, and we started talking River Falls girls basketball, and we were chalk talking. She was breaking it down, and she was kind of giving the girls some college advice, and how to get up before a game and how to be focused, and it's kind of a cool conversation.
Awesome.
So
Looking forward to that.
She's a seasoned vet.
She is in her 6th year of college basketball and she's technically a junior, but she said this is going to be her last year.
You know what I
Really?
say? Make the most of it, man. It only happens once, so you might as well play as long as you can.
If you can get a college to pay for your undergrad and your graduate degree, which she'll have her graduate degree in May
No brainer.
in sports administration.
Oh my
But
gosh.
she will.
Well, let's not give the whole.
No,
Well-
we're not even coming close.
Okay.
Just some
Just
teasers.
Just want to make sure.
No, she actually spoke like 95% about River Falls girls basketball and the players and stuff, and that's what she's basically she's the Benchwarmer broadcast analyst.
Nice.
I love it. We need to have her back then.
Yeah.
Later in the season.
Yeah, she did a good job. But yeah, I saw her down in right around Christmas time, and I was with Dave Garris actually, and then he told Carly to call her dad, and her dad came down, and so we visited for a little while. So it was fun. But yeah, we got about 2 minutes before the tip-off. Menomonie is atop the conference at 4-0. River Falls coming in at 1-4. And Menomonie actually could be 5-0 now. I didn't see that update.
Oh, Tuesday's game?
Yeah, I did not see Tuesd's game. But
Who'd they play Tuesday?
I'm not. But you know what? There wasn't a conference game, so there's still
I think that would be
4-0.
non-con. Yeah.
Sure.
And but actually in the Big Rivers Conference, we're just 2 games back of second place, and Menomonie's only 3 games out, so we're a lot of season to go for sure. A lot of season. Coach Storm Harmon has his girls wearing some. I've always wondered this: are they pronounced Zubas or Zumbas? Zubas.
We know we're from Minnesota. Right, Jenna?
Oh, yeah.
They were the thing.
They were a hot thing in Owatonna High School.
There was a guy by the name of Mark Weiss in Owatonna High School that I think still wears them to this day.
I'd be disappointed if he didn't.
He's a football coach at Owatonna High School.
Oh, fun.
And wears Zubas.
I wish I still had a pair.
Well, I think if you call it Menomonie, you could probably get yourself some.
Cheyenne has a pair of Viking Zubas.
Yep, she does. I could
Also-
probably find some on the interweb.
Also, for the fans listening in
Probably so.
and watching in, Coach Ian Stick is mic'd up, and we're going to hear.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to hear his timeout speeches. The reasoning behind that was that the last time that he was donning a mic in the timeouts, we had a victory, so we got a little superstitious.
Oh, I like this.
We got a little superstitious tonight.
Well, it's a nice treat to have a band here again tonight.
I do
playing
love
a
the
little
band.
With the piano, they have a
Anchors
piano.
Away. I know, that's awesome. And you're also in for a treat from Mr. Justin Wilson, who continues to up his game every time we get on the broadcast. Watch his flag graphic tonight.
We are going big with the flag tonight.
Go big or go home.
What is it? 2022.
The Southwest-
Red, white, and
Celebrate
blue?
the red, white, and
There
blue
we
2022.
go. Melissa.
Another plug for that Steele County Fair.
Melissa, the southwestern Minnesota, as you and Jen are from,
Yes.
that geographical area, you pronounce, instead of saying flag with an A, which it's spelled F, it's flag.
Flag.
Flag with an E.
Flag. Flag.
Flag. you probably just noticed Jenna's
Well,
pronunciation of
Let
that.
us honor the flag.
Flag or flag, we're going to honor it right now.
Menomonie, Blugolds, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. Profanity, racial, sexist, ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those of you who are able to stand, remove your hats and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our Star-Spangled Banner tonight by MHS band member and Wisconsin School Music Association All-State Jazz Trumpeter, Luke Mahoney.
Outstanding job by that young man from Menomonie High School. I saw some banners in the foyer before you walk in the gymnasium. U.S. News and World Report ranked Menomonie High School one of the top high schools in the entire country. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Who knew?
They sure have good trumpet players.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah, he was good. Did that little.
Here's the starting lineups for tonight. And Menomonie coming in with a record of 9-2. Their only 2 losses were in the Beaver Dam tournament earlier in the season in November. And they've had some impressive wins. They beat New Richmond by 30. They beat Eau Claire North by 18. They've had some big wins. They beat Rice Lake by 11. So Coach Sticht and his Wildcats are going to have a tough road ahead, uphill battle tonight. But if they play well, they have the ability.
That's right.
Starters for the Mustangs. Sophomore Mary Berg, she's a 5'7" point guard. Number 3, sophomore guard, 5'10", Sammy Jacobson. Number 12, junior, 5'9" wing player, Ashley Quilling. And the big senior, 6'2" forward, Emma Momsen. And there's Menomonie's all-time three-point shooter, leading three-point shooter in the history of the school, 5'7" senior Helen Chin. Chin overtook the all-time three-point shooter lead in this year, actually.
Oh, really?
So she was down 12 to start the season, and
she only played like half a season last year, didn't she?
Yeah. I think she did have an injury, but I'm not quite sure.
She's a fun shooter to watch.
Yeah.
She really works to get the ball and does a great job moving without the ball.
A hustler.
Coach Storm Harmon has been the coach here since 2016. His overall record is 67-48. Once again, they're 9-2 so far this season. Their only 2 losses coming back in November. 4-0 in the BRC, and the Mustangs win the tip. Helen Chin with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Emily Van Osdel.
Wildcats are set up in a man defense here.
Starting for the Wildcats, same starting five they've had for most of the season. Pizzy, Peters, Strop, Emily Van Osdel, and Jordan Schwans. I didn't see what happened there. I was looking at the basket.
Travel by Peters. She was double or triple teamed and traveled on her way out of bounds.
No score, 30 seconds into the ball game. Here in Menomonie, Wisconsin, Wildcats and Mustangs going at it tonight. Once again, if you're just joining us, we'd like to thank Bailey Reardon. She was a former Wildcat alum girls basketball player, now playing for Eau Claire. She joined us pregame to chat a little bit. We'll have an interview with Carly Murphy, another Wildcat alum from 2017. Inside to Momsen. She'll be fouled by Schwans, and Momsen will go to the line for 2 shots. Momsen, the class of the conference, down low without a doubt.
22. Schwantz, her first. Momsen on the line to shoot 2.
What's the court break on, 1 or 2?
2. Justin, you want me to? You got it?
We're good. I was just getting a little feedback, so I just put 1 back down.
Coach Dick, once again, he's mic'd up for the timeouts.
And Greg, maybe you mentioned this, but do you know how many points per game Emma Mumson is averaging?
I did not mention it, and I do not know,
Okay.
but I can find out for you right now. If you call the game for me.
You can do that. Rebound by Sammy Jacobson. Mary Berg from the baseline, and that's good. Menomonie scores the first 2 points.
Not surprising here that Menomonie is going to put some pressure on us. I think that's kind of their bread and butter.
Melissa, she's averaging 13.4 points per game.
Wildcats did a great job breaking the press there. Nicely done.
The only other scorer in double figures for the Mustangs is Mary Berg. She's at 10.5.
So real balanced scoring for this team.
And Momsen's averaging about 6.5 rebounds per game.
Okay.
Peters over on the right side. She's looking inside for Schwans.
Shoot.
Right through her
Chin
legs.
comes up with a steal. Over to Berg. Berg from way downtown.
You know what? I like the ball movement, though, by the Wildcats on that first possession. They look like they were trying to be a bit more patient.
Momsen's going to get called with a reach and foul on Schwans. That'll be her first and team first. Both teams with 1 team foul apiece. Van Osdel will take it out on the baseline, and Mustangs still in a press. At this time, I'd like to say a big shout-out hi to Drake Van Wald. That's Lily Burke's cousin. He's watching all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. Also a big shout-out to Melissa and Drew. That's Drake's parents. We need some cheering from the
Nice pass.
Great pass.
Peters into Strop, just off the side and recovered by Berg.
Nice cut by Strop there and good pass from Peters. Just didn't get it to drop.
We're going to need some volunteer cheering from the Volunteer State tonight for the Von Walds. Strop picked up her dribble. She kicks it over to Schwans. Here come the Wildcats.
There you go. That's a big
Nice.
Good job, Jordan.
Momsen will be called with her second team foul. I like that matchup.
That is her first, Greg, just to clarify. That's her first.
Oh, I thought that was her second.
I did too. I thought they got her on the other end here before.
They gave that to 12.
They did.
Oh, yeah, that was Berg. Yep, sorry, that foul was on Mary Berg. Mary Berg active on defense for the Mustangs, and Coach Storm Harmon tonight. Storm Harmon donning his fanny pack.
As always.
As
The fashion
he always
statement.
does.
I love it. The JV coach had one on too. It's always fun to see that tradition continue.
Strop up with the left hand, no good. Momsen with the rebound. Here come the Mustangs. Helen Chin on the right side. Guarded by Schwans. Chin up,
Travel?
no good. They're going to get her with a
D.
travel.
Good job by Jordan there, not swatting over the
She
top.
went straight up.
Yep.
there's a way to get this thing. There we go. Right there, just like that.
All right. Wildcat ball out of bounds. The Mustangs continue to full court press. Nice
Little
job,
stutter
Ella.
step by Peters over to Pizzi. Peters for 3 from the left side. Nice pass by Van Osdol. Just off the mark. That one rebounded by Bella Jacobson for the Mustangs. There's a wide open Mustang on the left side. Can't see her number. The ponytail's covered it up, but that was number 1, Elizabeth Kiles, a 5'10 sophomore wing.
I like the patience by the Wildcats so far. They're doing a nice job working the ball around, looking for an open pass, making the easy pass.
Pizzi inside to Schwann. Schwann's guarded by Momsen, blocked by Momsen, but recovered by the Wizard of Oz. Strop up with the left hand. That was blocked by Momsen, but I think they're going to get the body, a foul on Kiles. And they did. Foul is on Elizabeth Kiles, and Strop will go to the line for 2 shots. Strop's first free throw, no good. We do not get to hear the coin slot sound effect. That was outstanding last game.
Tuesday night.
I want to hear it early and often.
Only for the Wildcats, right, Justin?
Strop's second free throw is?
Coin dropped. Good.
Good.
Yes.
Love it.
Well, we'll do it for both every once in a while.
If you're feeling the love.
At the docket for the Wildcats, Jordan Torres and Lily Burke.
We're equal opportunity coin drop for the most part.
Momsen posted up Van Osdol down low, and Van Osdol will be called with a foul. Momsen will go to the line for 2 shots. 5-1 your score. Mustangs on top. 13:31 remaining in the first half.
And we've got Bob Torres tuning in saying, let's go Jaybird, turn on the Jets for Jordan Torres, who is waiting to come into the game right now. And I bet Ann Klein in South Dakota is watching the game as well. So hello, Ann.
Well, one thing, looking at the stats for Menomonie, they have 4 players averaging over 2 assists per game. So that tells me that they work the ball around pretty well, and they don't. And Momsen does lead them in scoring, but they've got very balanced scoring attack as well.
Well, and didn't Bailey just talk about making that extra pass? Yeah.
They're going to call it jump ball.
Ooh, that was quick.
Van Osdol with good hustle.
Yeah, great hustle by Ozzy there to tie that ball up.
Lily Burke will take it out on the baseline. In for the Wildcats, Burke, Van Osdol, Pizzi, and Peters, and Torres. Torres still wearing the face mask while her broken nose heals up. Burke over to the Wizard of Oz.
Nice job.
Lily Burke
Emily.
from way downtown.
Good idea.
Nice
Good
rebound.
Long rebound
Oz.
recovered by Van Osdol.
Good hustle.
Peters
Lil.
gets it knocked out, but recovered by pick 6. Tries to get it to Torres. Tipped. Mustangs ball headed the other way. Momsen just a little too strong. Rebounded by the Wizard of Oz. Seven to 1 your score. Mustangs on top. Mustangs have been cream of the crop in the BRC so far early in the season. 4-0. Blocked and recovered again by Momsen. Left hand no good by Elizabeth Kiles. Here come the Wildcats. Peters from the right side, no good. Nice rebound once again by Emily Van Osdol. Blocked once again by Momsen. The double deuce is loose on the block party for Coach Storm Harmon and the Mustangs. And Coach Dick calls a timeout. Let's dive in and see what he has to say.
Hey, right now though, right? Like this is what we're doing up here. We're scared. We're scared and we're dribbling like this, right? We got to get into them right now, you guys. We got to get into them. We got to jump stop and we got to make a move with it, right? Movement without the ball is important. Hey, when we start our actions up here, it's not one action, right? Let's run it through, right? We get it through, then we get a loop, and then we get a pitch coming back. We're not doing that right now. We're making 1 or 2 actions, and then the ball is just staying up here like this. Hey, we got to get into them a little bit here. We can't play scared like that anymore. Let's go. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Good
I
advice.
agree. I agree with that assessment. We do. We look a little tentative. A little tentative.
We have been aggressive on defense, though. I've been impressed with the aggression that they brought right away out of the gate.
Yeah, a couple of things. I think on defense, we got to figure out, when they're getting a rebound, they are going to push to run. We've gotten caught a little bit on that so far. I think the other thing on offense is Emma Momsen is long and tall in the lane, and so we are really going to have to draw that defense, kick that ball out, work around for a good open shot. She's going to be tough to go over in the lane.
9-1 your score. Mustangs on top. 11:54 left in the first half. Plenty of time. This game just underway. Burke over to a wide open Peters. Great pass by Lily Burke. She drew the defense in, kicked it out to a wide open Ella Peters, and Peters knocks it down. Wildcats down by 5.
Exactly what Stick was talking about there, right? Get aggressive and then get that good kick.
That was a great possession by the Wildcats. Helen Chin with a long 3, no good. Nice pass inside from Berg to Jacobson.
That was a great pass.
The pistol looked like she stopped being tentative when she took the ball up on that one.
There you go. Way to
Nice
be aggressive,
pass
Jordan.
inside.
That way.
The Jet, Jordan Torres, up off the glass and good. Wildcats right back in this one. Nice timeout by Coach Dick. Having the mic on is good luck, as predicted.
Just trying to do our part on the Benchwarmer broadcast.
There's a steal by the pistol. She takes it up with the left hand, goes around Chin, over to pick 6, Lily Burke.
Nice patience there.
Pizzy thought about it. Good defense there by number 24, Bella Jacobson. The Jacobson sisters doing some damage for Coach Storm Harmon tonight for the Mustangs. Nice kick out by Jacobson.
Great job, Jordan. Nice block.
Yeah, Jordan's playing tough down low. That's awesome to see.
Not the shot Coach Stick would like Pizzy to take there. Stop and pop that little 8-footer. 11-6 your score. 9:54 left in the first half. Chin in the lane off the backboard. Mustangs up by 7. I actually don't think she traveled right there.
I don't think so either.
Her right
I didn't
foot
see it
was
either.
her right foot was her pivot foot.
Jordan Schwantz is in for Ella Peters.
She looked indecisive on where she was going to throw it after she stopped, but she looked like she. I don't think she.
But we're not down there, Greg. You know.
Nice defense.
Good job,
good
Jordan.
girls.
Jordan Schwantz with fronts. Momsen comes up with a great steal. One of the better defensive plays I've seen the Wildcats make
Here we go.
Nice.
in a while. There's Kia Strott from the left side. No good. Rebounded by Sammy Jacobson.
You know what? Great decision by Jordan there to make the extra pass. That was a good open look for Kia.
Nice pass inside by Ashley Quilling to Momsen. Quilling with the assist, Momsen with the bucket. Mustangs up by 9.
Nice.
Lily Burke had the right idea.
Yeah, I think she's just one dribble too late. I think she's got to pull that one dribble. I mean, she's drawn that defense really well. If she could just pull it up one dribble sooner, she'd have some good.
She had the right idea.
She does have the right idea. She's just getting caught a little bit too late down in the lane there. So good to see, though. Again, the Wildcats are really looking for each other tonight, which is good to see.
Wildcats move back to their zone. Helen Chin stops and pops from about 15, no good. Rebounded by the Breeze. The Breeze up to Schwanz. Hacksaw back out to the pick 6. Lily Burke for 3, no good. Rebounded by Kyles. Well, the Mustangs may be led by their 2 super seniors, Helen Chin and Emma Momsen, but they have some sophomores and juniors that are long and athletic as well. Schwanz takes Momsen. Momsen throws it the other way, but she'll be called for the foul. That's her second. And Schwanz will go to the line for 2 shots.
Actually, scratch that, Greg. That's on number 1. That's her second.
Schwanz on the line to shoot 2.
Must have been on the body.
Get some free throws out of it.
We'll check the replay. Schwanz at the line for 2 shots. First one up and no good off the back iron.
That one faked me out. I accidentally pushed the point. The coin.
Justin.
Well, you know what? We'll keep it even, Steven. If she makes this one, then then we're square.
All right. I was
Coin drop
multitasking and actually hit the button. Sorry.
Back in for the Wildcats, number 12, Ella Peters. And number 21, Emily Van Osdal. Peters guarding the ball. That's Mary Berg. Over to Jacobson.
Nice
No
job,
good.
Jordan.
Loose ball picked up by Van Osdal. Van Osdal loses the handle. Picked up by Helen Chin to a streaking Emma Momsen. She lays it up and in with her left hand. And the Mustangs have a 17-6 advantage. 7:40 left in the first half. Van Osdal throws Peters a bullet. Schwanz on the right side, guarded by Momsen. Peters drove it in, kicked at the strop. No good. Her 3-point attempt rebounded by Momsen. Good ball movement by the Mustangs, and there's a 3-point attempt, and you can count that one. Sophomore Mary Berg for 3. Mustangs up by 14. Van Osdal all the way in, no good, rebounded by Momsen. Where we're kind of getting back to the no pass shot or one pass shot. Chin from that shot was from Elk Mound. Helen Chin for a deep 3.
She is not one you can leave any space with. That's why she leads the all-time here at Menomonie with 3-pointers.
Terrible right now, but they don't have to play defense right now, right? Our shots are so early in the offense, and I think they're pretty open shots. I'm not saying that, right? But they're not having to play defense right now, right? And then they're getting some transition going because we're not getting any offensive rebounds right now because they're all out of position because our pass is after our shot is after one pass. We need longer possessions, right? Hey, I like our actions in the middle of the floor. I want you out there. I want 22 away from the basket. I want you starting that 4 spot, right? So that means Ella, right? Is she in still? Okay, you're still in that 5 spot. You start in that 4 spot. Ella, if you're not bringing the ball up, you get to one of those corners out there. Hey, let's run a through every time we're bam. No, let's run a bam. See if we can get Jordan coming downhill against that, right? But then it's into a loop and then into a pitch, right? Hey, and then we can't let Jen or Berg right here, right? We cannot get them in transition. Nobody in their face right now, right? We got to do a better job of picking them up. Yep. Hey, movement away from the ball. Let's go. Cats.
Well, keeping Emma Momsen away from the basket on defense is a solid idea. I like that idea.
And not letting Berg and Chen shoot any more 3-pointers is great too. I think they both shot that 3-pointer from the same exact spot. It was way outside the 3-point line.
Well,
like
Sammy Jacobson and Helen Chen are taking a break on the bench right now for Coach Harmon. Just 8 girls on the varsity dress tonight for the Mustangs. And Wildcats working around a little bit longer. Inside to Torres. Torres up with a left hand. Up and in. Nice move by the Jet. Jordan Torres.
Scoring against the triple team.
Schwann's guarding Momsen. She has a tough test tonight. Rebounded by Peters. Here come the Wildcats. That was a quick jump ball call.
He is quick on the jump.
He is quick on the jump calls.
I don't think either one of them had their possession of the ball when they called that. Is that ref on the baseline? It looks like Tony Wyke.
It actually does.
The other one kind of looks like Kit Licky.
He does. There's a three-point attempt by Berg. You can count that one. Berg tickles the twine. And that puts the Mustangs up by 18, 5:31 left in the first half. Peters hits a wide open Schwann's for three at the top of the key. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the hacksaw. Jordan Schwann's knocks one down. Nice dribble drive by Peters and kicks it out. It's a good recipe for success for Coach Dick and the Wildcat offense.
Good offense. Good box out by Jordan Schwantz there.
Nice rebound by the hacksaw. Hacksaw tries to go all the way in, and she does.
She kind of gave her assist to herself. She's padding the stats there a little bit.
Isn't that a travel?
The hacksaw with the assist, and the hacksaw with the basket.
She got a quick 5 points in about 30 seconds.
Peters guarding Laurenberg. There's
good defense there. Nice job, Jordan.
Bergs and Jacobsons aplenty here in Menomonie.
Kind of like jorts and whatever else we had at
Schwann's shot is partially blocked by Momsen. Kia Strop comes up with the rebound. It'll be a jump ball. And the Wildcats will take it out underneath the basket on the baseline. Back in for River Falls. Number 5, the microwave, Olivia Pizzi. And back in for the Mustangs, number 1, Elizabeth Kiles. Let's check and see if we get some screens here on this inbounds play. The answer to that is prognosis negative. I think there's supposed to be a screen on that.
There was one.
Box.
We just didn't hit the second side.
Lily Burke at the docket for the Wildcats. She'll come in next dead ball. Helen Chin with the ball, guarded by Emily Van Osdel.
Ooh.
Got away with a little bit of a walk there. No call, but Strock comes down with the rebound. It looks like number 3, slamming Sammy Jacobson, will be called with the foul.
Kit's going to call the foul there.
No, they're going to call that one on Elizabeth Kiles. No, they did. They called it on slamming Sammy Jacobson.
They did.
Menomoni's bringing their press back, it looks like here.
Score is 26-13, 4 minutes to go. Mustangs are ahead.
Ashley Quilling, number 12, the junior, she's a good-looking athlete, too. Plays a few positions for Coach Harmon. Plays a little inside, a little outside on defense. Pizzi and Schwann's were on the wrong page. She had the right idea that with the pass, Schwann's was going to go backdoor. Turnover Wildcats. 3:51 remaining in the first half.
We've got some chatter online here. The Bergs are sisters, Lauren and Mary. And Tammy Klatt's watching. She says, let's go Cats. And Chris Straub as well. Go Wildcats.
There you go,
nice
Jordan,
steal
that
by
way.
Schwann's.
Good anticipation. Shoot.
Mustangs working around. Wide open three-point attempt by Chin. No good.
box out by
Rebounded
Kia.
by Strop. They're going to get Strop with a charge. She barrels in. And the senior Helen Chin, nice defensive charge she took for the Mustangs. 26-13 your score, 3:20 left in the first half. The Wildcats are trying to creep back in this one. Wildcats have scored the last 5 points. We're on a 5-0 run right now, Melissa.
Are all 5 of those points from Jordan Schwantz?
Yes, ma'am. She had a three-pointer from the top of the key and a nice little Pete Maravich-style layup with an assist to herself. Nice pass inside from Sammy Jacobson to Emma Momsen. Momsen on the block is going to be tough to stop all night.
Yeah, I think they were in a zone there too, weren't they? No,
but when
they
you
weren't. Okay,
I wasn't sure, Melissa. All I saw was Momsen did a really nice job at sealing off.
Yeah.
Her teammate, great pass to get her the ball.
They got the ball inside of the pistol. Peters turned around with a little right-handed little jumper, no good, just off the back iron. There, once again, Ashley Quilling inside to Emma Momsen, and Emma Momsen is a one-woman wrecking crew down on the block for Coach Storm Harmon and the Mustangs tonight. I like the matchup for the Wildcats, so with Momsen trying to guard Schwann's full court.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. I'll take that matchup every time.
Now in for the Mustangs, number 24, Bella Jacobson. And back in for the Wildcats, number 20, the Jet, Jordan Torres. I was pretty excited to get a high five from me. Is it me or Maya Torres?
Mila.
I was very excited to get a high five from Mila. Mila Torres gave me a high five right before when I walked in before the game.
She's awesome.
I told her to suit up. I didn't know if Lily was going to be playing tonight or not, just with her being not feeling real great. Rumor has it she ate some bad food yesterday, but I think she's feeling a little tepid, but she's okay. There's a rebound by Chin, guarded by Peters. Chin up and good. Mustangs up by 18 again. Pizzi with the ball, guarded by Berg.
Ooh, nice pass.
Peters back.
Nice.
To Burke. It was Burke to Peters. Peters back to Burke, and pick six hits one off the backboard for the Wildcats.
Speaking of Lily Burke, we have somebody online called the Pick Six Official Fan Club. And I think that they might know Lily Burke. Let's go, Cats.
I wonder if that's
up.
the Van Walds, Von Walds down in Nashville. There's a steal by number 12, Ashley Quilling. No good, rebounded. Speaking of pick six, here she comes. Blocked once again by Emma Momsen. Momsen, a quick pass out to Chin. Nice hustle by Peters. Partially deflects a shot and rebounded by Torres. First half winding down. 41 seconds remaining. Menomonie up by a score of 34-15. Peters will take a break, and in comes the Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdol. Momsen may have a double-double before the end of this game on points and blocks.
Yes, that could happen.
At some point in time, you maybe don't just drive in and even try to shoot it over. Maybe just try a different route. If there's a roadblock up, you have to take a right or a left.
That's right.
Or hit reverse. Momsen in the lane once again, up and good with the right hand.
Beautiful cut and beautiful pass there from Chen.
Mustangs up by 21. Pizzi on the left side. Burke with a long three off the backboard at the buzzer. No good. And there's your halftime score. Menomonie 36, River Falls 15. And at this time, we're going to take a look at the interview that we did with Carly Murphy and see what she has to say. She breaks down some River Falls basketball film and tells us a little bit about what she has going on. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us for this halftime interview. It's not even going to be an interview. It's more of a bench warmer broadcast analyst. We're going to welcome in Carly Murphy. Now, most of you do know her. For those of you that don't, she is a Wildcat girls basketball alum. And Carly, we actually had a trivia question the other night on the broadcast of when the BRC started First Team All Conference Awards. They started that in 2004. and then, all the way to, to last year. And the Wildcats have had 10 girls named to the first team all conference. You're the only one that's been named multiple times. So you were first team all conference in, was it 14, 15, and 16 or 15, 16, 17? Whatever your sophomore, junior, senior year was.
Yeah. Cool.
So good work on that. But Carly Murphy is a senior playing basketball at Colorado State. And when is your next game coming up?
We play Sunday at home versus San Jose, 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So 1 p.m.
Yeah. How's the season going for you so far?
It's going really well. We started off really good. Our only loss was to Louisville, who's ranked 3rd in the country. So, and then we did just drop one the other night at San Diego. So we're 1-1 in league play, which just got going. But yeah, I feel like we've got a good team. We're going to bounce back Sunday, and yeah, I'm excited to see how this conference season goes. So,
well, good deal. Well, you have, as a lot of seniors in college, so you've already have your undergrad degree. You're currently getting your master's degree because you had an injury that you didn't play 1 year, and then you had the COVID year. So this is your 6th year of college basketball, right?
Yeah, and I redshirted my first year at Green Bay too, so I technically have another year of eligibility. So I'm not going to use it, but I'll graduate in May with my master's in sports management.
In the whole scheme of things, there's not a whole lot of positives with the COVID situation, but one positive for you anyway too is that you had basketball pay for your undergrad and your graduate degree, which that usually never happens.
Oh, I know. It was a good deal.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna switch gears and go over to the Benchwarmer broadcast. So you're joining us today as an analyst, and so you watched the River Falls Wildcats when they played Eau Claire North, and you broke down the film. So tell me, first of all, what did you think the Wildcats did well against Eau Claire North?
So that game in particular, like, you guys got down really big quick, but they never gave up. And that's what I love to see. Like, I think it was like 25-2 or something, and they just fought the entire game. So that was really cool to see. I think the biggest part that like attributed to that fight back was like defensive pressure and anticipation. So there's a couple of girls that I was really impressed with how they anticipated like passes and got steals, and then kind of just got out and ran a little bit on offense. So yeah, I would just say the fight.
Yeah, that seems to be kind of a broken record. And I know, if Coach Stick probably knew the magic wand and the answer, he would probably do that. But they, for whatever reason, and maybe talk some experience from you. I mean, you've been playing college basketball for 6 years, and the Wildcats have gotten down in 7 of the last 8 games by double digits, and most of the games have ended up being fairly close. And what's your 2 cents on the subject of, coming out of the gate slow?
Yeah, I think a big thing is like, you're going to have nights where you come out slow, but kind of control what you can control. So like your warm up, that 60 minutes, or I don't know how long it is in high school, but you got to stay focused, like get good game shots. Just take that really seriously. So when the tip starts, like you're ready to go. And like, if those first couple shots aren't falling, like maybe just work the ball a little more and like get to a higher percentage shot to just, I don't know, try to put the ball in the hoop and just kind of focus on the things you can control, like your defensive effort, to try to create some offense out of that.
Well, what's the most important from watching that game? What's the most important aspect that the girls can improve upon?
I think the biggest thing I saw was just a really quick shot. So I saw really good things when they were getting to the paint, whether it was off a drive or like a post touch or whatever, but there's some quick threes that like, when you're down and you just like, you don't need to like force that stuff. I think the offense, like the more movement you have, the more you'll break down the defense and get a more higher percentage shot, like an in-out 3. Or a lot of times when they got to the lane, they're getting fouled and getting to the line, which is great. So I would say just like moving the ball more, I don't know, just moving for your teammates and attacking the rim.
Yeah, that's one of the offensive flow, I think, has been something that the girls, when they do it well, it works very well, and they do really well. And then when they don't get a lot of offensive flow, and there's forced penetration, and and that it's either a no pass and a shot or a one pass and a shot. That seems to be where the defense wins those possessions.
Yeah, and then like once they're in there, just staying balanced, because that's when you draw more fouls. That's when you can make a good pass out of the lane. But yeah, just keep being aggressive, and like, I don't know, the more balanced you are, the more you can move the ball. And yeah.
The last thing too, that it was an issue that they had last year, and it is better this year for sure. And they do have a young team. They have six sophomores and 3 juniors, and one of them's injured. But so they do have a young team, but that's starting to not be as much of an excuse anymore, because they have gotten quite a bit of time in. But they've had some problems with turnovers. And what advice could you give the girls on how to work on improving that statistic to lower that number each game?
Yeah, because obviously the more you move the ball, the higher percent chance there is for a turnover. But I think the biggest thing, like I just said, was having balance when you're like jump stopping, and just like making the easy pass. Like, I don't know, there's times where it's like you want to make this home run play when you could just make a one more and they can make a one more, or just like, I don't know, just maybe penetrate, get to 2 feet, stay balanced, and then make that easy pass to break down the defense. Because the longer they have to guard, the harder or the easier it'll be for the Wildcats to score.
Well, are you going to school for being a television basketball analyst or not?
No.
What is your graduate degree going to be in?
It's in sports management, and then business is like my emphasis. So I'm taking some MBA courses as well.
Are you going to looking to be like an athletic director or something like that?
Not really. Honestly, I'm not really sure. Should probably figure that out soon, but
well, that's all right.
A couple more months to figure it out. So we'll see.
Well, we'll be watching you play on TV, and we really appreciate your time, and thanks for that's really cool that you're still keeping in contact with the girls' high school basketball team and breaking film down. It's been fun talking with you, and best wishes to you, and good luck for the rest of your season.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on. Good luck to the Wildcats this season. Keep playing hard and just stay confident, stay with it, because you guys have got a good team. So,
all right, take care, Carly.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye. And once again, a big thanks to Carly Murphy, River Falls Wildcat basketball alum from 2016. It might have been 17, but playing at Colorado State once again. Right now we have some young Menomonie Mustang fans playing a little round of lightning, and there was a lot of kids out there.
That was fun. Yeah, they had a good time.
Well, we had some intel from some Menomonie Mustang fans. Emma Momsen has already signed with Concordia St. Paul, Division II school over in the Twin Cities, and senior guard Helen Chen signed with University of Minnesota Duluth. She's going to play for the Bulldogs next year.
Excellent.
It's been fun over the years to see those girls develop. I think both those girls have been starting since they were sophomores, and just to see the success they're having now as seniors is really fun to see.
Not quite as fun when you're a Wildcat fan and they're playing the Wildcats,
but
I see,
yes.
but I know what you mean.
But all due respect.
Mm-hmm.
We got a boys score from River Falls, courtesy of Windy Acres and the Miklas. The boys are up at halftime, 18-15 on Menomonie.
Wow.
Low-scoring game over in the Cats' Den.
It is. So
I tell you what, Justin, that sweatshirt is outstanding.
Well, thank you.
I like it. I mean, I like your sweatshirt too, Jenna.
Well, thank you.
And I like your
his
shirt.
football coaching sweatshirt.
But that is, you know what? You can't just walk in a store and buy that. You have to be a big deal to wear that.
For sure. The mayor.
You got to be a big. He is a big deal. People know him. People know him. You have to be the fire chief in town to get a sweatshirt like that, or what? Captain. Or the second half is just about underway. Helen Chen to take the ball out.
That was really nice of Carly Murphy to take some time and sit down and chat with you, Greg. That was a really just a really nice interview. And, she's been in the gym with these girls when they were just little. When when a lot of them were just starting to play basketball. She was in the gym helping and working with them. And it was really, really great for her to take that time to do that.
Yeah, and she plays this Sunday. I believe it's on ESPN2, but you have to check your local listings.
Okay.
Helen Chin guarded by Pizzy. Chin all the way to the rack, up and good with the left hand. Van Osdol double teamed at half court, but she gets it over to Pizzy. Pizzy inside to Peters. Back out to the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz is going to get called with a hop, skip, and a jump down the yellow brick road.
One thing I will say about the Wildcats in this game is they're doing a nice job handling the full court press.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I think we've seen noticeable improvement as the season has gone on. They've really relaxed and done a much better job of trying not to dribble through it all the time, look for open girls, clear out when they need to. Much better.
Mary Berg takes Pizzy to the rack, but her shot off the rim, no good. Peters with the rebound, and the Wildcats with possession here. Second half just underway, 38-15 your score. Schwann's no good, rebounded by Mary Berg. Ashley Quillings and Mary Berg are on the wrong page. Quilling sends it out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball.
A rare turnover there for Menomonie. I'm trying to think how many turnovers they've had in this game. I don't think they've had many.
Well, during that interview that that we had with Carly Murphy, she made a nice comment that I agreed with 100%. There's a steal by Quilling over to Momsen, up and good. Quilling picked Van Osdol's pocket right at the top of the key, and there wasn't a whole heck of a lot of defense there between her and the basket. Nice hustle by Momsen to come up and get the pass. Strop, nice decision in the lane, kicks it back out over to Peters, guarded by Berg. Peters kicks it out to Pizzy. Pizzy passes up the three. There's Schwann from the top of the key.
Yes.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. The hacksaw has been hot from downtown. And that pulls the Wildcats back within the double deuce.
Mm-hmm. Great shot there.
Momsen inside, left hand, blocked by Schwanns. Schwanns returns the favor.
I know. I like that matchup. They're fun to watch.
Jordan Schwanns having a great game against Momsen tonight. Pizzy's three, no good off the back iron, rebounded by Quilling. Chin to Momsen. Momsen for two. That's been like a broken record all night long. 15:23 left in the first half. Once again, Quilling strips Van Osdol at half court over to Chin. Chin up and good. Quilling is all over Van Osdol like white on rice. Strop gets the ball from Van Osdol, guarded by Chin. Good ball movement by the Wildcats on this possession. Nice pass from Van Osdol into Schwann. Schwanns is fouled. Looks like she was hacked on the arm by Mary Berg. And Schwanns will go to the line for two shots and give our executive producer, Justin Wilson, two more opportunities to hit the coin slot.
That was a great pass and a nice cut from Jordan.
The double deuce is good on the first one. Back in the game for the Wildcats. Pick six, Lily Burke. And I can hear a cheer from Nashville, Tennessee right now. Drake Von Wald, let's hear you. Let's hear you, brother. Cheer on Lily Burke, and let's see if pick six can get a couple steals here. Wildcats in a man-to-man defense. Strop guarding Sammy Jacobson. Jacobson was that a timeout?
Timeout Mustangs.
Mustang timeout. Let's go. Let's dive in and see what Coach Dick has to say.
Full timeout.
We got out there. He's out there. Hey, let's run our Shaka action right now. Hey, let's try that one. Okay, so that's Kia here. Hey, let's have Ella. You're the person setting the initial screen down here. Hey, Jordan, you're this person who's coming off the. So this is Lily and Olivia over here. This is Jordan coming off of these screens over here like this, right? So Kia, get that initial. Nothing there. Ella turn, rescreen. Getting downhill. Ella, you dive, and then Jordan, you're coming off of that. Look over there. Okay. Hey, let's just get that initial action down there. Hey, down here, right. Hey, we're doing a better job rebounding, not giving them second chance opportunities, right? Hey, but their first chance opportunities right now, we're getting some really good looks out there. We got to make sure we're making it harder for them, right? Hey, deny reversals, right? How many backdoor cuts have they got on us tonight? Not very many, right? Deny those reversals, keep the ball on one side of the floor. Let's go. Hey, if you get stuck behind her, you got to disengage and find a different way to get around, right? You're not going to fight through her. Like literally step back and then try and fight through, okay?
Well, Ashley Quilling leads the Mustangs in steals on the season with 25, and she's racked up a few tonight.
Mm-hmm. You know, we've had some steals too, though. I've been impressed with our team and how many we've had tonight as well.
Wildcats taking much better care of the ball tonight.
Nice kick out.
Big improvement from Tuesday for sure. Burke's three, no good. Rebounded by Sammy Jacobson. 13:54 remaining in the ball game. Mustangs up 46-20 right now. Quilling all the way to the rack, no good. Rebounded by the Hacksaw. The Hacksaw up to number 12.
Nice finish.
The pistol. And Peters finishes. Nice rebound and nice pass by the Hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz. Schwann's a big bright spot for the Wildcats tonight, no doubt about that.
Yeah, she's having a good game.
Momsen inside, back out to Quilling. Quilling for three, that'll be short.
Good box out
and
again.
Rebounded once again by Schwanz. Pizzi from about 17 and a half. You can count that. The microwave heating up in the second half. Schwanz has been very active on the boards tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Chin wheels and deals in the lane. Her shot no good, rebounded by Kia Strop. Kia Strop's pulled down some boards tonight too.
Mm-hmm.
Strop all the way in the lane. She'll be fouled by number 3, Sammy Jacobson. Some of the Menomonie Vietnam vets in front of us wanted to travel. They may have been right, but those guys aren't wearing stripes, are they? I was just kidding. $12:46 remaining in the ball game. Strop trying to bring this game, cut this lead down to 20, and executive producer Justin Wilson. There you have it. Strop will take a break, and back in for the Wildcats, number 21, Emily Van Osdel.
Wildcat fan Penny Keith is tuning in as well. Thanks for watching tonight, Penny. You know, we should thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
You know what? Great minds think alike, because I literally was just about to say, hey, the next break, and instead of diving in, we'll...
Good D, Pizzi.
We will do that at our next break.
We've had so much going on. We've had pregame guests and all kinds of stuff going on.
Well, when it's alumni night.
Helen Chin with a nice left hand in the lane over Van Osdel. Pizzi over to Burke. Burke goes back to the left. Wide open Pizzi from the left side. No good. She follows her shot and gets her own rebound, and it'll be a jump ball. And it'll stay here, Wildcat basketball. Assistant coach Nick Lumen, you know what he did today for his job? He works for South Washington County School District. He gets up at about 2:30, gets to the bus barn by 3:30 in the morning just to warm all the buses up for the drivers.
Wow. And it was, what, negative 19 this morning?
It was 22 below.
Oh, it was so cold. I started Monty's car for him this morning.
Emily Van Osdol from way downtown. No good. Rebounded by Momsen.
Good play, Jordan.
Pizzi picks up the loose ball.
Yes.
Stops and pops from 16. The microwave with the last four of the last 6 points for the Wildcats. We had 2 Strop free throws sandwiched in between. There's a trio of Mustangs about to come in. Nice curl. Nice shot. That's Elizabeth Kyles. She's a 5'10 sophomore. Nice patient offense by the Mustangs on that possession. Van Osdol gets the ball back, kicks it over to Pizzi. Pizzi thinks about it. Lily Burt from 3 from the top of the key. No good. Long rebound secured by Emma Momsen. There's number 30, Lauren Berg for 3 from the left side. Berg tickles the twine.
It's a nice quick shot.
And that puts the Mustangs up by
so fast.
25. Peters with a foot on the line, kind of falling away, hustles to try to get her own rebound, secured by Helen Chin. Not quite set on that shot.
No.
Nice pick and roll. Wildcats switch on defense. And when Momsen's the screener, I don't know if I would be, when she's going to roll to the basket every time, and she did the pick and roll, and it worked to perfection.
Coach Harmon was setting that up from the sideline there.
When teams are running the pick and roll, it's tough to keep switching. You have to just stick on your man and fight through the screen, Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you being a fighter, like fighting through on defense.
Absolutely.
Back in for the Mustangs, Ashley Quilling, Mary Berg, and I think number 3, I'm not sure who the other one that came in, but we'll just say in for the Mustangs, number 1, Elizabeth Kyles, number 3, Sammy Jacobson, and Coach Storm Harmon calls a timeout, and instead of listening to the timeout, we're going to hear from the fine folks down at First National Bank of River Falls.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
All righty. Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls.
Did you already give a shout-out to Julia Torres?
No, I haven't.
You do it.
Jet, jet, jet. Go, Jordan. Thanks for tuning in, Julia.
Is that Grandma Julia?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. I like that lady, though.
You know, it's interesting with Menomonie having 8 players sitting on their varsity bench tonight. I am reminded that normally there's substitutions, the 5 in, 5 out. We're not seeing that. They don't have enough to do that.
Yeah.
They've been famous over the last few years of 5 in, 5 out, subbing in the full.
Doing the wholesale change like hockey.
Do you think they've got some players out with sickness or contact traced or?
Could be. I don't know.
Not much going around right now.
Speaking of wholesale changes,
that was funny.
Speaking of wholesale changes, the River Falls Wildcat, and that's actually the Fusion.
Yes.
Had a big win last night, 1-0
against who?
Woodbury.
Oh, I love it.
They've been on fire.
Yes. The Fusion are on fire.
Woodbury has a strong girls hockey team, so it was a big win for the Wildcat for the Fusion.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the Fusion won some tournament not that long ago as well. Took first, I think, last weekend, 2 weekends ago.
Ashley Quilling all the way in the lane, no good. Rebounded once again by the hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz.
And Julia Torres is Auntie Julia, tuning in from Tacoma, Washington.
All right, Tacoma.
Thanks, Julia.
Julia, are you a Seattle Seahawks fan?
I don't think she can hear. Oh, yeah.
Emily Van Osdol over to Lily Burke from just to the left of the top of the key.
Nice
hustle by Quilling and Sammy Jacobson to come up with a steal for the Mustangs. Nice cut by Quilling, wide open, picked up by Pizzi, but Quilling scores down low. Van Osdol all the way to the rack, off the backboard, and good. 8:20 remaining in this ball game. And for the Wildcats, Van Osdol, Burke, Torres, Pizzi, and Schwanz. Out of bounds on the Mustangs. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Well, Menomonie is Mike Cayley's favorite place to come to do road games. He likes the trip down Highway 29
He does.
on the way back.
Yes, he and Rob and the Wolfman, Kevin. And Julia is not a Seahawks fan. She is quite a fan of the Packers. So thanks for clearing that up. Justin's a Vikings fan, so I think there's a couple Vikings fans.
There might be. You might be outnumbered on this broadcast, Melissa.
I know. Dang it.
We are a glutton for punishment.
There's a nice left hand in the lane by Mary Berg. The Mustangs doing some damage down low tonight on the block.
Fouls on number 12, Ashley Quilling.
Back in for the Wildcats, Kia Strop and Emily Van Osdel will take a seat. In for the Mustangs, Bella Jacobson, Lauren Berg, Emma Momsen, Helen Chin, and I believe, yeah, that's number 1, Elizabeth Kiles down low there guarding the Jet. Peters with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Chin. She kicks it cross court over to Strop. Strop all the way to the rack with a left hand, no good. Rebounded, loose ball by Chin. Chin to Momsen.
Ooh.
Momsen saves it. And the Mustangs working it around and getting some wide open layups once again, this time by Helen Chin.
Thought Momsen got away with a little bit of step there.
Peters all the way to the rack, no good. She'll be fouled and go to the line for 2 shots. That foul is on Helen Chin. That's her first. Team 4th. Wildcats with no fouls in the second half.
Wow.
It's hard to foul somebody when they're wide open going to the basket. Kind of a joke, but
It's a good one.
did Peters make her first
No,
free throw
she did
attempt?
not.
Not.
She,
No coin slot sound
No.
effect.
But we got the rebound.
we did. That was awesome.
Let's get some points here.
Schwantz for 3 from the top of the key, no good. Nice hustle by
Good
the
hustle.
Jet,
Great hustle.
but she just gets a toe on the line, and it'll be Mustang basketball. Chin with the ball, guarded by Peters. Good defense there by the Wildcats. They shut off that curl. Nice pass from Strop out to Peters. Peters a little long to the left and rebounded by Elizabeth Kiles.
Nice shot.
Bella Jacobson stops and pops from about 16. And that puts the Mustangs up by 33 points. I will say this, Melissa, though. Wildcats have been working around a lot better this game than Tuesday, a lot better in the second half. And quite a few shots just not dropping.
Exactly.
You know,
I agree.
And sometimes you have nights like that. Schwann's inside to Peters. Peters will be fouled. That'll just be the 5th team foul. Wildcats will take it out on the baseline underneath the basket.
Was that on Bella Jacobson? 24?
I think they called it on
23.
Helen Chin. That's her second and team 5th. Coach Storm Hansen rolling with, Storm Harmon rolling with the 3-person wholesale change tonight.
His fanny pack actually says Mustangs on it.
Wow, that's fancy.
He's like got merch
Schwann's
now.
in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Berg. Mary, that is. In the lane, left hand. That shot by Bella Jacobson, no good. Here come the Cats. Strop all the way up with a left hand. You can count that apple. 5 minutes remaining in this ball game. Good hustle by the pistol. She tips the ball out of bounds. It'll be Mustang basketball. Back in for the Wildcats, number 21, Emily Van Osdol. Quilling in the lane, up, no good. Nice rebound by number 2, Mary Berg. She's padding the stats, gets her own rebound and putback. She'll get the hoop and the hack, and Mary Berg will go to the line for 1 shot.
Hey, Gregory, you like Jolly Ranchers?
Here she comes, the Jolly Rancher.
She's making her varsity debut, I think.
The Jolly Rancher, Kaylin Jalowitz, in the ball game, her first varsity action of her career. She's a freshman. Executive producer Justin Wilson and spotter tonight.
Hey, I do what I can.
Justin, we'll get that on your resume tomorrow.
Just try and stay off the mic.
We'll add it.
Big time broadcast crews do have a spotter. Like that's the only that person's only job is.
That's why I'm the spotter. We're big time.
Well, the big time ones they're not actually directing the whole operation like you're doing. Emily Van Osdol does a little. I don't know if it was a Euro step. It was more like a
Kentucky step.
Yeah.
Kentucky 2-step.
Yeah, it was a Kentucky 2-step into the lane. And Van Osdol will go to the line for 2 shots.
Well, they're the Wildcats, too.
There you go, Oz.
Oh,
Good job.
I missed my opportunity.
Van Osdol's first free throw
miss
up
the
and
coins?
good.
Dude,
You can do it right now.
do you need a spotter?
I do. Didn't miss it that time.
The Wildcat JV girls are into this game big time now with one of their own in the varsity game action.
They're standing.
Jalowitz is
sidelines.
guarding Bella Jacobson. Emily Van Osdol, nice defense there on Elizabeth Kiles.
Nice.
Blocked by the hacksaw. Ashley Quillen with a nice cut. Schwann's even better defense. She gets the block and kicks it over to Strop. She goes up and in with the left hand. Nice
finish.
pass by Schwann's. And nice layup by the Breeze, Kia Strop.
We've also got Aunt Beth and Charlie watching from Lakeville, Minnesota.
The hacksaw with another block, but
Did we get it on Vanna? Oh,
no,
got
they
it on-
called the hacksaw with the body. Just her second, team second. And Elizabeth Kiles will go to the line for 2 shots. That's number 3. That's slamming Sammy Jacobson.
Gonna give her a coin drop on this one.
The long brown
sophomore.
ponytails are wreaking havoc on the play-by-play announcer's number watching ability. 3:29 left in this ball game, Melissa. 68-36 your score. The Jolly
Jalowitz,
Rancher
get
for
in there.
3.
Oh, darn it.
Just short. Van Osdol with the rebound. She puts it up. Rebounded by the hacksaw. That'll be tipped out of bounds by Elizabeth Kiles, but off the hacksaw's foot. It'll be Mustang basketball.
Well, Jalowitz has that first shot out of the way.
Hey, I love that she put it up there, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes those freshmen can be a little hesitant. She saw an open shot. She took it. That a girl.
We know she can make those.
Yes, we do.
The Jolly Rancher has been on some streaks in the JV games where she's knocked down 4 or 5 threes in a game.
Yes.
There's a 3-point attempt by Bella Jacobson. No good. Rebound and put back by Slammin' Sammy Jacobson. My guess is that's her sister.
And we're used to seeing
Bella,
these Wildcats.
senior, and Slammin' Sammy, a sophomore.
Yes.
Lily
Nice
Burke
take.
all
There you
the
go.
way to the rack, up and good. Pick 6 with 2. Another backdoor cut by Quilling. She's been doing that all night long. That one no good. The Wizard of Oz gets it picked off by Kyles. Here come the Mustangs.
Something's wrong with Emily's arm. She keeps grabbing her arm, and I think she's got a...
She got slapped in the first.
No, she's got a Band-Aid on it.
She got slapped in the first part of the first half and scratched up on it.
Okay.
Kick out from Burke to Strop. Strop inside, up and good. There's a 3-point attempt by Elizabeth Kyles. That'll be out of bounds and Wildcat basketball. Well, tomorrow night, the Holman Vikings will travel to River Falls. Don't have a lot of time to think about this one. It's done and gone, and we're going to host the Vikings and try to get a win tomorrow night. I believe that game time is at 7:15, correct?
Yes,
JV
yes.
at 5:45.
I called the athletic department today, and they confirmed it.
Okay.
Yep. Joe let me know it's at 7:15. And we will broadcast the JV game before that,
Yes.
right? Yep. So JV at 5:45 and Varsity at 7:15.
Both broadcasts sponsored once again by First National Bank of River Falls. Jenna, do we have a boys basketball score?
Let me take a peek here. I do not have an update. Windy Acres, if you are listening, we would love an update on the boys' score. Or any of our loyal listeners, text it in.
Lily Burke wheels and deals.
Good hustle by Jalowitz.
It'll stay here with Wildcat basketball.
54 seconds. Mustangs 72, River Falls 40 on this chilly Friday night in Menomonie.
Looking at the boys' score, it is 43-30 River Falls.
All right.
Not sure how much time's left because they don't put the clock on there.
Weak.
Bo.
Just kidding.
Well, Menomonie will move to 10-2 on the year. River Falls, the exact opposite, 2-10 in the conference. The Mustangs still atop the BRC at 5-0, and the Wildcats will fall to 1-5. 23 seconds remaining in this one after the Jet Jordan Torres gets the rebound and tries to go coast to coast. Mustangs still playing tough D, up by 32 with 12 ticks remaining on the clock. We'll try to put this one behind us, Melissa, and we'll come out tomorrow night and try to play the Holman Vikings tough. Holman is definitely a winnable ball game.
Yeah, we've seen, with the exception of Chippewa Falls, I think we've seen every team in the BRC now once. And, I know the score doesn't reflect it, 72-40, but we had some positive things happen in this game, I would say. And I would also say, Menominee's at the top of the conference for a reason. They really play well together.
Good ball club.
Very impressed with the way they play.
And we played better basketball tonight than Tuesday night. And you want to just play better basketball every single time.
I agree with that statement, Melissa Wilson. There's your final score, ladies and gentlemen. Menomonie Mustangs 72 and River Falls 40. And like we just said, we'll see you tomorrow night JV at 5:45. We host the Holman Vikings, and varsity starts at 7:15. We'd like to thank First National Bank of River Falls for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. For Director of Photography, Jenna Peters, color commentator, Melissa Wilson, executive producer, Justin Wilson, I'm Greg Peters, and we'll see you tomorrow night.